Have you ever wondered how humans are developed during lifespan? Or how you grow and become mature from being a child? It is because we all undergo the human process of development. And today, we will going to discover what are the ideas and rationales of various developmental theories and its implication for the teaching and learning processes, coming from different proponents. The first one is the psychosexual theory.
Sigmund Freud proposed that personality development has 5 psychosexual development or stages, which are the oral, anal, phallic, latency, and genital stages. During each stage, sexual energy is expressed in different ways and through different parts of the body. These are called psychosexual stages because each stage represents the fixation of a libido, or roughly translated as sexual drives or instincts, on a different area of the body. As a person grows physically, certain areas of their body become important as a source of potential frustration. This theory helps students to be aware of their limitations and the development of their body. The child needs to be well trained at these stages in order to develop a more responsible person in the future. It also acts as a tool for teaching process and psychosexual implication, and at the same time provide theoretical frameworks for solving the libido and desires at different stages.
Let's move on to Erik Erikson's Zone of Proximal Development, or ZPD.
The zone of proximal development, who was developed by Lev Vygotsky, refers to the range of abilities an individual can perform with the guidance of an expert, but cannot yet perform on their own. This learning theory may be observed in the classroom setting or anywhere else where an individual has the opportunity to develop his new skill. In the teaching process, it helps teachers to plan more targeted instruction to the whole class, small groups, and even individuals. Ultimately, aligning classroom teaching strategies to students' zone of proximal development can help us, educators, to more effectively guide all students in their early childhood learning. It also helps students to develop their social skills and at the same time be dependent on more knowledgeable others.
The next one is Jean Piaget's Cognitive Theory of Development.
Jean Piaget's cognitive development. Historically, the cognitive development suggests that children move through 4 different stages of mental development: sensory motor stage, birth to 2 years old; pre-operational stage, ages 2 to 7; concrete operational stage, ages 7 to 11; formal operational stage, ages 12 and up. History focuses not only on understanding how children acquire knowledge, but also on understanding the nature of intelligence. He believed that children actively participate in the learning process as they conduct experiments, make observations, and learn about the real world. We as a teacher should bring the world inside the classroom for them to become a lifelong learners and to become a globally competitive as well. Hands-on activities also aid with learning future complex skills. Piaget believed that humans create their own understanding of the world. He was considered as a psychological constructivist, believing that learning is caused by the blend of 2 processes, assimilation and accommodation. It focused on children's development. He believed that the adults and surroundings plays an important role for a child's learning. It gives freedom to a child to explore and to have a new discovery by playing and learning with the help of caregivers. It shows constructivism. The environment or learning environment has an influence in child's development.
And now, let us proceed to Kohlberg's moral theory of development.
Kohlberg's theory of moral development is a theory that focuses on how children develop morally and moral reasoning. Kohlberg's theory suggests that moral development occurs in a series of 6 stages. The theory also suggests that moral logic is primarily focused on seeking and maintaining justice. This theory has 3 levels and 6 stages, so each level has 2 stages. The first level is the pre-conventional age, ranges 3 to 7. This first level focuses on the moral reasoning based on rewards and punishment. The second level is the conventional age, ranges 8 to 13, which focuses on moral reasoning based on the external ethics. The third level is what we call post-conventional, occurs during adulthood. The moral reasoning is based on the personal ethics. So now, let's focus on the 6 steps. The step 1 is avoiding punishment by obeying rules, punishment, and obedience orientation. Step 2 is self-interest. Hedonism conforms to get rewards and to have favors returned. This first and second stage falls on the first level, which is the pre-conventional. The third step is a good girl and good boy attitude. They conforms to avoid disapproval or dislike by others. The fourth step is loyalty to law and order. They conforms to avoid censure by authorities. This third and fourth falls under the second level, which is the conventional level. The fifth stage is all about justice and the spirit of the law, where they conforms to maintain communities, emphasis on human individual rights. The sixth and last stage is all about universal principle and ethics, where it focuses on individual principle of conscience. This last 2 stage falls under post-conventional stage.
Let's move on to psychosocial theory of development.
In psychosocial, we learn the importance of establishing positive relationship with our children and how we should support them and guide them once they start to act on their own and create their roles and purposes in life. In teaching and learning process, we could apply this concept by giving our students activities that will allow them to work on their own, to show their talent or creativity, as well as activities that will enhance their skills and knowledge. As educator, it is also important that we create activities based on their interests where our students could relate and create connections to the world so we could help them discover their full potential and that will lead to their self-reflection on how they could improve themselves better when it comes to study.
The next is Uri Bronfenbrenner's Ecological Theory of Development.
On the other hand, we also tackled ecological theory wherein we learn that child relationship within communities and wider society have great impact to his development. As educators, it is important that we are not just only establishing positive relationship with our children but also to their parents or families so that they can become more motivated in learning and also we can encourage them to do their best in school, especially during class discussion or activities. As educators, it is also important that we give them opportunities to interact with their peers or to be with their families so we could help them build connections with those important people that contributes to their development.
As we learn various concepts and ideas of developmental theories, it will enable us, teachers, to provide appropriate practices on how we will assist our students' growth and development. Those theories emphasized how we should consider several facets and aspects for us to achieve the effectiveness of the teaching and learning process.